The use of the Emergencies Act is one issue that's had the Trudeau government under scrutiny at a time when it's also slumping in popularity. CTV's Rahim Ladhani on questions surrounding the Liberals' political lifeline.
A new name tied to the controversial carbon tax. The federal Liberals recently rebranding the climate action incentive payment the Canada Carbon Rebate.
It's designed so that Canadians understand that A, they're getting more money in their pockets for the most part, and B, they're part of this fight against greenhouse gases and global warming.
But analysts aren't so sure renaming the payment will sway the critics. The government has ruled out any future pauses or exemptions to the tax itself.
The key to whether this will be successful is not so much whether they can rebrand it from being called a payment, but whether they can rebrand it from Poilievre and the Conservatives saying it's a tax. And so whether that rebate can be the focal point, I think, is what's key for them.
This new policy comes on the heels of polling, which shows support for the Prime Minister is drastically falling. A recent Nanos poll found 36% of Canadians would vote for Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives. That's followed by 21% for the Liberals. Meanwhile, 19% of people are unsure, while 15% would vote for the NDP.
Whoever happens to be the Prime Minister, usually it's a 5 or 6 point advantage because they're sitting in the seat, but no such advantage for right now for Justin Trudeau.
Liberal stability in Parliament may also soon come into question, with the NDP threatening to walk away from their supply and confidence agreement. Jagmeet Singh has put a deadline of March 1st for pharmacare legislation to be brought forward.
If Justin Trudeau breaks another promise, then we're not going to support that. It's pretty straightforward.
He warns if no deal is reached, their agreement will be over, and the NDP will support Liberal bills on a case-by-case basis.
The supply and confidence agreement has been a big boost for the Liberal minority government and is supposed to run until June 2025, ahead of the next federal election. Heather.
Rahim Ladhani in Toronto.